All right, so hey guys, me out to you guys. I want to talk to you guys about Levante 3, Barcelona 3. So, as you can see, right, guys, I am very, very upset right now. I am very, very distraught, and it's not very easy for me to do this. And like I said before, guys, this is a result that many of us, we Barca fans, do not want. And I'm sure we're all mad right now. And trust me, I am mad as well. But I've learned to accept this, and I'm almost kind of starting to. This is almost becoming a reality for us that so happens so often to us that I'm kind of got used to it. That's kind of weird to say, and I'm not as frustrated as I would be in the past. Now, I'm still frustrated, and you guys probably will not be able to tell. But the thing is, guys, there's no point in us getting frustrated. There really isn't any point because, of course. Let me rephrase. We should be frustrated, but we shouldn't be surprised anymore. We should come to accept it because this has happened so many times for us, and now this is coming to us in La Liga. And this isn't the first time Levante did come back against us. They did a comeback last season at their stadium after we took the lead, and that goes to show you guys that Levante is not an easy team. And by the way, guys, remember earlier this season, Levante defeated both Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid this season. So Atletico Madrid and Levante is a decent team. You got to give them respects and you got to give them props. But at this current time, there is no way we should win this game. With all due respect to Levante, they are struggling in La Liga. They're currently right now in 14th place. And now at this point, they're 13th. Okay? And once again, guys, this was the opportunity for Barcelona to go top of the table. Now, it wouldn't last the whole match day, obviously, but it would at least be temporary. And we can't even go top for one time in this season. We haven't even topped the table. And yet people are still saying, oh yeah, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. That whole idea is gone down the drain. And I'll be real with you guys. I actually thought we were going to win the league. After ever since the international break, I started to think that, yeah, we might be able to win the league. But unfortunately, we know what happened. The game against Real Madrid, then the game against Granada, then this game. These were opportunities for us to go top of the table, and even Cadiz as well, as I'm not mistaken. I think we had the chance to go top of the table, and we still somehow slipped. What we understood this season is that this season, I think this is the final straw. This is the final straw for Ronald Koeman. It is a team. Ronald Koeman, he has to go. He has to go. I've defended him long enough, but at the end of the day, I'm starting to become more on the side that he should leave. Because before this game, I was like, okay, 60% Koeman in, 40% Koeman out. I'm now becoming to the point where I'm actually going to be 70% Koeman out, 30% in. Because this game was a perfect game and why I don't want Koeman to be my manager anymore. But, notice I say but very cautiously, guys. We can't blame everything on Koeman here. This team is still not that great. And I said this earlier, and I'm going to say this right now, guys. We will beat mid-table teams. We will beat 9 out of 10 mid-table teams. But when it comes against the big teams, when we have to play against the big teams like Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, actually, I don't know if you can really count Sevilla, but whatever, let's count Sevilla, and Juventus, Inter Milan, and these kind of teams, most of the time, we're probably not going to win. In fact, most of those games we'll probably lose. And this season has been the perfect embodiment of that because we have only won one real big game this season, that is including Juventus. Now, some could say maybe Sevilla. Yeah, I guess you could count that. Athletic Club as well, you could. But quite realistically, when I mean by top European teams, we mean Juventus. Juventus is one of the best. And let's be real, guys, that was not even a full-strength Juventus team. So we can't even give Koeman that much praise for that victory. So now that I've got my spiel on Koeman out of the way, let's talk about this game and the players. Marc-Andre ter Stegen today, normally I would have a lot of appreciation for you, and you are one of the best goalkeepers this club has ever had. But today, man, you were beaten at your near post far too frequently. Now, what I will say, though, is that it's not entirely his fault. Obviously, it isn't. But at the end of the day, ter Stegen, you could have done better. And this defense for me could have also done better. But I'm still going to put more of the blame on the defense than you. But you also deserve some blame. So ter Stegen, for me, I think a 6 is fair. He made 3 saves according to the thing here. Player details, we can click on that. Let me see. Yeah, player details. So, yeah, we can see right, guys. So, yeah, what? Oh, no, it's showing this. I don't want to see that. Yeah, never mind. It's showing something different. So, 3 saves in the day. Fair enough. I think ter Stegen 6 is fair, I guess. But quite honestly, I don't know. But quite honestly, He could have also done better. So let's go look at the other players. So for Longley for me today was pretty. Oh yeah, here you can see there's the key acceleration past 71. Maybe I should make this a little bigger for you guys. There we go. Okay, that's better. I think that's better. So you guys should be able to see. So you can see where guys pretty good stats there, but it's just that the number of touches, acceleration. Yeah, 71. You can see right here, guys. Key passes, long balls. Longley on the day. Longley 3 clearances, 3 blocks, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle, 2 dribble past. Possession lost 6 times, fouls, 2 fouls. Yeah, Longley for me today was decent, I guess. I'll give him a 6 as well, but as I said before, guys, Longley for me today he wasn't that great, defensively speaking. PK. Yeah, PK. PK wasn't that great in my opinion today. I think PK could have done a lot better with some of those goals that we conceded. 3 clearances, 1 block, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle, 1 ground duels, 1. Yeah, as you can see, not very good stats there, So, in my opinion, I think PK and Longley, they weren't that great. Araujo, yeah, let's talk about Araujo real quick. So, Araujo apparently came off injured, it seems. 1 clearance, 1 interception, and yeah, so Araujo 6, as I guess that's fair. Busquets 6 as well. I guess that's fair as well. Busquets didn't really have a bad game. Wasn't really that great though. So Jordi Alba I would say was 6 as fair as well. I suppose. Pedri, yeah, Pedri was pretty good. I guess Pedri really should have scored more than 1 goal though. Pedri really should have scored more than 1 goal. He had so many good chances to score. Let me see how many shots he had. 2 shots, 1 on target. I mean, come on, man. He should have at least have scored 2, in my opinion, at the day. Those early chances he had came back to bite us. Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong, for me, he is suspended for the game against Celta Vigo. So he will not be playing part in that game. I thought he was decent today. Not too bad, not too good. Dembele, for me, was probably one of our best players today. 1 goal, 1 assist. He was amazing. Probably my man of the match. He was playing as a right wing back, which I thought was very interesting. And despite him playing out of position, I thought he was one of our better players today. 66 touches, acceleration passes. You can see key passes, crosses. And obviously Dembele for me defensively wasn't that great. But at least he was a big influence. And I'm so happy Dembele started in this game. I think his lineup for me from Koeman was pretty good. Messi, obviously, we know how good he is. He scored a goal today, which was amazing. He nearly could have got a brace today, unfortunately. And unfortunately, it didn't happen, And Messi for me today was pretty good. Messi 8, that's fair. And then Griezmann for me today was pretty anomalous. Griezmann for me today, I don't know what he did. He didn't do anything. He didn't even have a single shot. He was basically anomalous for this game. So I think those play ratings are fair. Oscar Mingueza, I think he was fair as well. It seems Sergio Dest was at fault for the 3rd goal. Sergio Alberto. Yeah, Sergio Alberto, worst player on the day. This guy was just absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. And I don't even know how he got a 6 because if I were the sofa score, I would give him literally a 0. I would give him a 0. 1 block shot. All the goals pretty much came from his side. And Roberto for me today was absolute disgusting. I don't even know why he came on, honestly, at this point. Like it's very, very very, very frustrating he came on. But it is what it is. And then Ricky Puig came on just basically for last minute desperation. And Braithwaite came on for last minute desperation as well. So, there's that. Now, like I said, guys, on the premise of this day, I think for me, we have seen that the La Liga title was lost. That ever since that game against Granada, that game had told me a lot of things. That this team cannot handle pressure, and this team doesn't know how to deal with pressure. And for all the rival fans, Atletico Real Madrid fans, you guys shouldn't. Obviously, you guys should feel proud. Obviously, you guys should be happy with this result. But don't take it for granted you're going to get those 3 points. Because we've seen this season, guys, anything is possible. Who knows? Maybe Real Sociedad, Granada might win, and we're all back to square. Because what we have seen this season from La Liga is that none of these teams really, really deserve to win La Liga. None of these teams really deserve to win La Liga. If you had to make a choice, Atletico Madrid probably do deserve it the most, since considering they were top of the table for so long. But none of these 3 teams were really that great, and they'll probably not be great in Europe next season. So, like I said before, guys, it's a big blow from Barcelona and for Ron Koeman as well. So let me go and talk to you guys about quick highlights of the game. We'll talk all about that. And then maybe in a future video, we'll go elaborate further because, like I said before, guys, I am in the heat of the moment. And, this is probably not the best analysis for this game. So let's start off. So Pedri had some great chances to score, as I already discussed early in the game. Messi had a great free kick, which was saved. And then Longley had a great shot from distance. It got saved. Then Messi had a great volley from Alba. It was a great cross in from Alba. The deflection fall from Messi. And it's 1-0. And at this point, I was like, yes, we're in the lead. Finally, And guess what, guys? 25th minute, I was like, yes, we're looking great. And then the 34th minute, Ousmane Dembele makes a great run. It's a great connection from Messi to Dembele. What just happened here? For some reasons, I don't know what just happened. Anyways, Dembele to Pedri. It was a great run, and Pedri makes it 2-0, and it was a great tap. And, Dembele, he put the goalkeeper off, and Aitor basically went off. And then, Aitor basically tried to stop Dembele, and then Dembele finds that ball in for Pedri, and it's a simple tap in. And at 34th minute, it's 2-0. And at this point, I was like, yes, we're in a great position. But as I said before, guys, 2-0 is one of the most dangerous scorelines you can ever have in football. And why do I say this? Because 2-0 is a scoreline that is very, very deceiving, right? Now, obviously, context is important here. When you win the game 2-0, it's still a good scoreline. But sometimes, when you go 2-0 into halftime, the opponent is still especially if you're away from home, or let's say you're the home team, you're 2-0 down, you say, yeah, we still have a chance to come back. Because here's the thing, guys. A goal changes everything. A goal changes everything. And we saw how important that goal was for Levante. Because as soon as Roberto came on, the game completely changed. And as a joking way on Discord, I said, congrats, Levante. I did that for joking wise. Obviously, I didn't really mean it. And I was almost correct, because Levante, they scored the next goal. It was a great cross in from the box. It was a great chance for Levante. De Jong got a yellow card, by the way. So Moreno scores with a cross from Miramon Morales. A cross from Miramon Morales. Okay? Miramon. And it was a great cross in. It was a great header. And I think Ter Stegen, for me, he could have saved this goal. He could have. But instead, he reacted too late, and it's 2-1. And at this point, Levante was saying to themselves, hey, we just got to go. 57th minute, we can still get another goal. And then a few minutes later, Sergio Alberto obviously makes one of the most dumbest mistakes ever, gives the ball away, they make an interception, and basically they take advantage of the mistake, and Morales equalizes. It was a great assist from Marti. And then at this point, I'm like to myself, oh my goodness, we have conceded 2 goals, a span of 2 minutes. And I'm like saying, okay, it's still early in the second half. We can still get a late winner here, And I'm proud for the team to have their heads held high. They still try to go for it. And Dembele scored a great goal. It was a great play from Griezmann to find Dembele there. And at this point, you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is looking great. Barcelona might be able to do something here, Yeah. When Antoine Griezmann turned the edge of the box, rolled into Dembele's path, and Frenchman riffled an effort into the top corner for 3-2. And at this point, I was like, yes. And the VAR checked it, and it was a goal. And at this point, I'm like, yes, we're holding on, and we just have to hold on right now, And then Koeman made substitution. He brought in Oscar Mingueza for Pedri, which I thought was a good substitution. And De Jong got a yellow card, meaning that he will not be playing against Celta Vigo. Braithwaite came on, and Des came on, and Griezmann, Dembele came on, which, in my opinion, was very, very bad decisions. I don't know why Koeman did that. I think, personally, for me, I think Koeman should have brought on another center back. I think Koeman should have just stayed as it is because, like I said before, guys, we were in a very, very dire situation that we were only leading 3-2. And guess what, guys? A mistake, a slip from Dest caused the third goal. And that third goal came from Sergio Leon. And it was a Dest slip, man. And, it was a great build-up play. So, yeah, as you can see, and then as the diamond, Sergio Leon smashed into Ter Stegen's near post to make it 3-3. Dest had a slip. And Ricky Puig came off for Sergio Alberto. That was a bit too late. Then in added time, Longley got a yellow card for arguing. And, yeah, man, it's a big disappointing result, And I think for me, this shows that this team cannot handle pressure. This team does not know how to handle pressure. And that this team doesn't know how to hold on. Because like I said before, guys, even if we had won this game, we could still see how trash the defense is, and how much of a big player that makes. And bringing Araujo off was such a big mistake. As I said before, guys, Araujo coming off wasn't the worst part. It's just that we didn't bring in an adequate replacement. We should have brought, and Koeman should have brought in Mingueza. And in my opinion, Koeman today absolutely lost this game for us. He basically lost La Liga for us because those substitutions they made today were absolutely shocking. Were shocking to say the least. And I've been saying this for a while now, guys. Koeman's substitutions have always been questionable. It's never been up to scratch. And he potentially has cost us La Liga. So, like I said before, guys, as Barcelona fans, I am just praying that Atletico wins the league now because I cannot stand Real Madrid. And do I even need to explain? I don't want Real to win this. Let's have Atletico win this, and I will be content. I'll be content with that. So because they honestly deserve it the most, we don't deserve it whatsoever. And this is just a shameful performance. So like I said before, guys, I'll have more reaction for you guys coming up in the later weeks. Like I said, this is a very tough pill to swallow, and this La Liga title race, man, it's been really, really crazy. And I still believe this has been one of the best La Liga title races we have seen in a while, but I don't think we're gonna win. I really don't think so. So I hope you guys remember to like and subscribe. Check out my description below for my Twitter, Discord, and my email. And remember, guys, please ask your questions down below in the Q&A of April, and I'll be answering that questions on Thursday. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, guys, on the Friday I'll have my first live Football Manager session on YouTube, so 3:30 p.m. East. Okay, and as far as which club will be, it's looking like it'll be Leeds. But it's very, very tight indeed. So we'll see what happens by then. So I hope you guys. Peace out.